See this guy here? As I told you, this series is called Galaxia, not ANAKLUSMOS. Anyway, there we are. Here are the Galaxia series. So these are Chinese-made toys. Oh, that's a bit of a pile now. Yeah, give me a second. Okay, that's a little bit better. Let's do one at a time. So these are the Galaxia. I don't know what they call. I don't know how to translate. But this is basically a Chinese-made cartoon about 2-3 years ago. And it was made by a company called All Day. I think it is All Day. I think it is. It's their attempt to break into something original. They even asked a Japanese designer to design all the mech, and they look really cool on paper. And then it's a question of how do they translate into toys. I have to say that, to be honest, it didn't take off really. MC model made the ANAKLUSMOS line is a model line of Gaia, the main character. We thought that probably trying to make it as a series. At the end, only one come out, nothing else. Another a cheap Chinese company, model company, who is also known for making knockoff in the past, and then they also move on to make something original for a while, is Ling-Dong, who also makes two lower grade model kits of Apollo and Gaia. Yeah, that's the only two they made. They were showing that they were going to do all of those, all of the series, all of the characters, which I would have been really, really interested if they have made this guy. This guy is Venus. Yeah, as you probably can guess, all of the ANAKLUSMOS characters are based on planets and our sun in the solar system, celestial body in the solar system, except for the evil guy. As you know, evil guy is always aliens from somewhere else. So, but yeah, this guy is Venus, literally called Venus, and you can see it's a sphere, pretty nice sphere, and you can guess by the looks of giant panel on the outside that this is a shell former. And it is. It's a blatant shell former. As you can see, open it up. Unpack the leg from the back panel. Unfold the leg. Trace the ankle. Clean up the panel on the back. Like that. Clean up the panel on the side. Like that. That. Rotate the shoulder armor on the front. And there we are. We have Venus. And you will notice that I'm leaning her. I think it's a her. I think it is. Against the backdrop because yeah, the joints are floppy. I have to say these toys are 2 or 3 years old. The seller, Sir Toys, managed to help me find some of them from probably leftover store and bargain store in China. But yeah, so all of the joints are floppy and stuff. Probably not because of the age, probably because they are just floppy at the beginning. But yeah, the silhouette actually looks pretty nice. Yes, there's 2 giant shells, but they do explain them as like feathery wings effect. They do manage to add some extra cut everywhere to actually make them more open. And you have to say, the looks overall is not too bad. Yeah. I'm pretty happy actually, to be honest. I managed to find all of these for a reasonable price. Much more expensive than they would be in China, but then again, shipping, delivery, and yeah, and people helping me buying them from abroad. So you have to check, you have to pay them, right? So yeah, it's not bad. Venus not too bad. Venus come with a spear as well, which you can hold on one hand. Yeah, joints are pretty flexible at some places and then non-existent here. Yeah, some of the joints are really, really nice. No twist, unfortunate. But yeah, this is interesting. So this is Venus. Okay, so Venus was a shell former. So what happened if you're trying to not make them into shell former? What you have is Tethys, which is it Tethys? Tethys? Something like that, which is basically Mercury. It's not Achilles. I thought it might follow some of the Greek name, but I don't know. No, I think they just jump around between Greek, Roman, even Norse mythology. That's my guess. But yeah, this one is not shell former. This one is mostly transformer. So, well, actually, I was going to say that, and I realized a little bit of part former. Here's the gun. Here's the barrel for the gun. But yeah, as you can see, a little bit of shell. There's 2 pieces here. It's not too bad. Okay. La la la. Ugh, you didn't see that. So yeah, unpack those. Twist them around. Twist them around. Here's a leg. Fold the arm. Unpack them. Unfold the arm. Unpack them. Fold down the backpack. Open up the cap on the top, which you can open up this little antenna thingy. Come on. Raise it high, as high up as you can. And you can, come on. Yeah, some guys have really loose joint, and then some guys have really tight joint. And this guy, for some reason, has ridiculously tight joint for the arm, like this, and then ridiculously loose joint for the leg. But yeah, this guy is Tethys, or Mercury. Well, I think we'll just call him Mercury, because I have no idea how to pronounce his proper name correctly. And yeah, he's supposed to look like someone with a cloak, and oh, his face can actually come out a little bit, like that. And he can actually hold a gun. Come on. It's because the face are actually soft rubber, so he can hold a gun without any problem whatsoever. Yeah, head doesn't turn, this guy. Venus head can turn, but he can't. But he technically has full pose ability, but his shoulder armor is much too big, and is actually interfering with the backpack. The headpiece, which it can actually come out, and without finagling, can then rotate to the back, which means his arm is a little bit more flexible now, with his hat actually on the back. But yeah, did I mention that he's supposed to be like a cloaked man, with one of those big hats? You see quite a lot of them in Japanese cartoon. They're supposed to be like assassins and such, for assassinated people, and they pretend to be monks. But yeah, here's Tethys. It's not bad. He's a little bit clunky. It's not too. It's a little. Yeah, he's just too clunky. I think that's the biggest problem. In the attempt to make him not a shell former, you end up with this, which is why I actually prefer them to be shell former. especially when he's supposed to look like this. Yeah, people at Sir Toy are kind enough to actually send me this. This is a non-transformable action figure style character. I think he is the one who actually looked drastically different to the toy. The rest of them looks pretty much like the toys.